In the previous class, I shown you how to write G to L. Now, we will continue with the next letter. Next letter is M. We start forward slanting line which begins in between second and third line, which touches the second line. As it touches the second line, we draw a vertical line downwards which touches the third line. Once again we move up on the same line, and just before it touches the second line we draw a downward curve. We continue once again with another downward curve to give the shape of M, and as the curve ends we come down with the vertical line, and just before the third line we give a small finishing curve. This is M. I'll show once again. Next letter is N. We start with the forward slanting line which begins in between second and third line, and it touches the second line. As it touches the second line, we come down with a vertical line downwards which touches the third line. We go up on the same vertical line. Just before it touches the second line, we give a small downward curve to give a shape of N. With the curve, we continue vertical line. Once again, just before it touches the third line, give a small finishing curve. This is N. I will show once again. Next letter is O. It starts from third line, slanting line. It touches to the second line. From here, give a shape like C, which crosses the slanting line. It touches the third line. From here, continue round off the C, join the second line. Once it joins the C, gives that shape of O. Take a curve inside, form a small loop and finish it off with the connecting curve which crosses out of the O. This is O. I'll show once again. Next letter is P. It starts with the third line, goes up to the first line, give a backward turn, again come down vertical line till it reaches to the fourth line. Again we move up on the same line. Before we reach the second line, give a small downward curve, then comes near the vertical line. reverse C, but just before it touches the vertical line, we bend it and finish it off with a connecting curve. This is P. I'll show once again. Next letter is Q. We start with the slanting line from third line. As it touches the second line, give a shape of C, a left curve. Once it touches the third line, we go up vertical line which touches the C at the second line. Then we come down on the same vertical line which continues to touch the fourth line. Then we give a slanting line which touches in between fourth and third line. This is Q. I'll show once again. Next letter is R. A small curve, then forward slanting line which touches the second line, a backward bend to form a loop till it touches the slanting line, and then we have to continue it upward looking C, which once again touches the second line, lightly curved line to touch the third line and finish it off with the connecting curve. This is R. I'll show once again. In this class, I shown you how to write M to R.